What is up, Dramaalert Nation? I am your host, Killer Keemstar. Let's get right into the news. Hello, Second Keemstar. How you doing today?
I'm the real Keemstar.
Can't even hear you, other Keemstar. You're quiet as hell. Hold on one sec.
How now?
How you doing today there, boss?
Doing great. I'm feeling fantastic. You know I want to just jump right into the news. Try it.
There's a lot to say and nothing at all right now, to be honest. Good morning.
You know, it wouldn't be LCU without a little bit of drama.
Drama! Speaking of drama, have you heard what's going on with Iceman Oz?
Hold on, let me just... Alright, there we go. You know what I have, but why don't you go ahead and let the folks at home know?
Well, you see, guys, I had to let Iceman go over the weekend, me and the devil on my shoulder here, but... You know, we've decided we gotta just keep an eye on him. We can't let him go. We can't let a talent like this little Australian guy go, even if he's drinking at the wheel and getting his learner's permit suspended because he didn't even have an actual license. He didn't get there yet.
And you know what? It's fine, because at the end of the day, it gives us the opportunity to keep an eye on him, right? Monitor his drinking. And that's what the LCU is all about. It's all about redemption. We need to redeem Iceman Oz and his image to the people. It only makes sense.
Oh, precisely. I think so. I think you're cooking it up over here. Devil on my shoulder today.
Thank you, if I do say so myself.
Thank you for reminding me.
Whatever do you mean? I don't...
Now, I think since it's been so long since we did a Jester stream. Oh, TTF.
At the Drama Network 2026 Super Shattered $20. Good morning, Keems. I must say you're both more handsome than the viewer. Lamau.
Handsome, you say? You want to be my little mermaid donut queen? You want to come for the... Anyways, I'm going to stop myself there. Oh,
but yeah,
flustered.
I'm just, you know how I feel about, mermaids.
Oh, feeling a type of way there.
Okay. But okay.
I'm rolling over my cord on accident. We got Lady 7 Up with the cash cow for 3 months who said, "Love you, ladies." There's no ladies here today. This is a manly man, brotherly brother show. A brotherly love.
Men.
Now that we're men. Oh my god, I can't get this out of my mouth.
So, me neither. Okay, so it has been a little while since we fired up a Jester stream, right?
Yeah, so we gotta get into all the drama of what's going down.
The whole time.
What?
I haven't looked at myself like this whole time, and it's...
You just flipped your beard over.
Okay. I'm sorry, it's a little stiff. I think he like hairsprays it so much that like it's just a stiff triangle. So I could definitely see that. Okay.
Okay, so Iceman being back, we do gotta mention. So yeah, he was on Gay this morning. And I guess he's just back full time.
At Swan Song 445 Super Shattered $10. Zakeem, please do an artistry creation of a donut mermaid queen.
Okay. Oh, my notebook's on my couch.
Alright. Cook it up for us, Keem. I believe in you. Fun fact, you guys probably didn't know about Killer Keemstar, but he has some impeccable drawing abilities. Really just 10 out of 10.
Oh shit, I gotta get a one sec, Keemstar. I'll be right back.
No problem, Keemstar. Right, Pooh Zoomies in the chat said, "Wait, where is Rosie and Zay, Keem?" Well, you know what? I decided, first of all, let's be so real. These bitches, not in my tax bracket, right? So, they were trying to run a stream for the longest time. They swore glass this and glass that, and glass isn't anything without us. So you know what I did? I took them off. I said, fuck you guys. I'm gonna show you how to run glass. So here I am. Yeah, Julian Thrill, they're not in my tax bracket. I feel like it's fairly obvious, right? I'm Keemstar. I've been in the business 15 years now, right? I got Dramaalert. I got Happy Punch. You know all about the LCU already. I also have a cat. Y'all probably didn't know that about me. I'm multifaceted. What can I say? Yeah, this whole Iceman situation is seemingly a shit show. But don't worry, I got it all under control. And yeah, he may have had to leave before because of, certain allegations and being a weird sex pest. And then he was driving drunk behind the wheel. But no, I assure you guys, I got this under control. Is that a gnome?
That's me.
Oh, right.
This was me last night. You see my extra long tongue?
I was gonna say, is that a tongue?
I use it like a chameleon to grab them donuts right off them yitties.
Do you wait for the nipples to get erect and then you put them on the nipple, or
That's
how
where
does
we
that
put
work?
the donut holes.
I'm sorry. Okay. The silliest shit we've ever done.
It's really hard to think about anything. We just look ridiculous. We look so stupid.
Okay, because I was explaining to the people, because they... What do you mean? We look like Kim. I was just explaining to the people that, because they were wondering where this Jersey and Zay went. So I was just letting them know, hey, they thought that they could run a better show than us. So than me and me. So we wanted to show them what a real show looks like.
We had to give them a little bit of a taste. I also just needed to show you guys this.
No, because I fear it looks too accurate, and I was having a little bit of an identity crisis while we were getting ready. And then also, I try to unlock my phone, just fully doesn't recognize me anymore. Just gone.
I don't even know what to say right now. Oh, did you see that? Devil on my shoulder. Did you see Tech in his lame attempt of an expose today?
Did not. What's going on now with that tiny, short, shrimp dick little guy that doesn't know how to run a fucking show, am I right?
Alright. So, well, this little pest, you see, he thought he was going to get the expose on Nightmare, but if anything, he only exposed himself. You see, he tried to out Nightmare for being a
Not
furry.
for the first time, I should add. Sorry.
Real. He tried to out Nightmare for being a furry, but see, you remember the entire the PD ROM arc that terribly shaked up the LCU. Well, you see, all of this content that he found was simply from that arc of when Nightmare was working hard with a great talent of art. Oh wait, I mean untalent. She's never been talented in her life. Zayzu did.
Right.
To expose this guy, right? And You see, I'm assuming Nightmare just left all the content up on his page or whatever, but you see what this did expose was the fact that Tech at Fat Camp had been going through Nightmare's personal page on YouTube and downloading content from it to use for and expose for later.
Oh, that's not fucking creepy at all. Jesus Christ. That shit never ceases to amaze me. Tech just shouldn't even have access to a fucking computer at this point. He was too busy doing that than fucking fixing his shit. Am I right?
Couldn't fix his audio levels. That shit was all over the place.
Unlike me, I've never had that issue. I've never bumped into lag or anything a day in my life because I am, in fact, Killer Keemstar.
The most talented streamer in all of the world. Don't forget that part.
I'm just saying.
Oh, shit.
I'm not saying, I'm just saying.
Backwards.
I think so are mine. Why? I think I just have two.
Wait, no.
I have two right hands. Wait,
why are they way too tan?
I'm sorry. Are you trying to say something?
No, look at mine. Mine are orange.
So are mine, though. Look. But yeah, you know, one thing about me. One thing about me is that I give these motherfuckers chances time and time again. All Tech had to do was put on a good show. I mean, for Christ's sake, he has 3. And yet he's too busy going into the personal life, trying to go IRL at that, on fucking Nightmare. I mean, what the fuck is this? What are we doing here? I try to build these people up, and what do? What do? They snake each other. We're supposed to be one dysfunctional family here in the LCU. I'm tired of it. If you were more focused on your fucking content and less focused on exposing another creator who isn't doing jack shit anyway, he would have just shot himself in the foot eventually. I'm just saying, like, what are we doing here?
Tell him how you really feel.
Get it together. Get it together.
Ooh, this is a great question. We got Shrazamil with the 2 pounds. We don't usually read 2s, but you know these glass laders are hurting for money over here. Said how much to take off the bandanas. Well, as Keem would do, I think we gotta put a goal for it. Ain't nobody gets to see our shiny bald heads for nothing.
It is glistening today, I will say, Keem.
You say
also,
glistening?
I have my perfectly normal size White Claw. I don't know if you will be partaking, but
I do not, but I have that back there. Let me get this goal set up though, real quick. What are you thinking, other Keemstar? How much would you be willing to show that head of yours for?
I mean, if in the words of Keemstar, nothing short of a red. Am I right? Am I right? I am the Keemstar. And I mean, if you want to see this bald noggin up here, you're gonna have to pay top dollar. Do you not appreciate my normal size White Claw, you guys? I'm not understanding. Does it seem big in my tiny hands? Because it's a perfectly average size.
They said, who's the real Keemstar? Both of us. You see, we're Keemstars, 2 split personalities who separated to form one show here today.
Absolutely. I feel like you would be pro LCU Keem, and I'm anti LCU Keem.
Hell yeah. Also,
What?
did you hear, like, the shit? Okay, so I know you said you didn't see the shit that went on with Tech, but I did want to get into a little bit of, like, what was happening, because I think that's going to lead into live a little bit today, because Cat Lady, bro, was talking hella shit with Tech and Iceman on Stake. They went in on Turbo a little bit. They were just kind of going around, hitting rounds. And shit got a little crazy when Stake went up there. Things got very heated between them, and I think it's going to carry over to live today, and I want to know what you think about the beef going on between them.
What the fuck is happening? I can't keep up, man.
I just told you.
I got told. Yeah, but what were they arguing about?
They were just talking shit on Stake. And then Steak came up there later, because remember when they were trying to expose Nightmare? That's why I was leading you into things. So when when Tech started trying to expose Nightmare, Steak and Mike went up to kind of like mediate, as community managers do. And then Steak and Cat Lady got into it because Cat Lady had been talking shit with Tech and Iceman about Steak the whole stream.
Cat Lady's just also said some diabolical shit about Steak. I know that much. Like, so it wouldn't surprise me, but Jesus fucking Christ. Do you think it's because I took her community manager role away after a couple days? Do you think that's why she's a little salty?
I don't know, but I think so. It definitely had something to do with that because they were doing the whole drinking, whatchamacallit stream. The drinking thing, and then now they're like talking shit about people together. I don't know if they're trying to both like clear their names, but it made no sense to me. It just, they were trying to be like, oh, well, someone who drinks every night on their high horse. And I'm like, Tech, you also drink every night. Like, why is anyone, it's just, the whole thing is really confusing. So I'm looking to see on live later if it starts to make more sense, because I felt like the shit talking about Steak is coming from a place of, well, Steak just shat on Iceman yesterday, which like so did a lot of people. And
I mean, he is a fucking piece of shit, a redeemable piece of shit, according to me, because I can save him. I swear I can save him, but a piece of shit nonetheless. It's bad, bro. It's really bad. This isn't a good look. It's been less than fucking 24 hours and this man is already back hosting. Like, I mean, it doesn't make a whole lot of fucking sense to my brain, and I'm keen. So imagine. No, but real shit. Like, I'm interested to see where the conversation goes, and if there's like, because yeah, you can argue that the whole situation with Iceman like getting in trouble to begin with and everyone shitting on him like could have been the catalyst, but like everyone was shitting on him. Why weren't you coming for everyone? Why were you coming for a very select few? Just weird, man. Just weird.
Yeah. I don't know. I think a lot of it is like whenever a situation like this happens, right? And like let's say the entire universe, I feel like, already hates Iceman. So when a bunch of people are like piling on him, then they use that as the opportunity to fire back at people they already didn't like and wanted to beef with or whatever the fuck. So I feel like this is like their opportunity to like strike at a big guy and start going after Live. Because Live has definitely been very much heavy on the response of people that are like on the attack for them, so.
I do remember us saying on a Jester stream that we were gonna, like, what a better way to, like, start getting those smaller shows out there, but then to attack a bigger show. So I'm at least happy that they're taking my advice as Killer Keemstar. But no, I think that's exactly what it is. I think it's exactly what you said. Like, they're going after a big show to kind of, like, repopulate their audience because that show was low-key dead as fuck. Let's be so fucking for real.
Which one?
Who's
Rebel
gonna watch?
Or Gay?
Yeah, Rebel. Who the fuck is gonna watch? Let's be so for who's watching Iceman and Cat Lady? That's like a weird pair. That just wasn't making a whole lot of sense to my brain to begin with.
It's
and then Gay's just a hot ass mess.
Pairing. It's what I picked. I'm a genius.
Right. No, 1,000%. You know what? Actually, we fully planned this out. This is all part of the long con. We got this.
It's all just a ruse so that Live has somebody to shit on in the end. You see, I'm a genius. It was to all move the heat off of me over on Jester, so Live has a new target now. Iceman.
Period.
God.
They were... Because they were coming after Live was coming after the Killer Keemstar. So now they have to punch it down, right? They can't possibly keep fighting me. I'm invincible. I'm unstoppable.
I'm Thanos. I'll snap them out of the universe. I'll snap you out of this universe, bitch!
Let's be real. You go on the street right now, you ask them who the fuck DJ Killer Keemstar is. You ask them if they've ever heard Dollar in the Woods. 1,000% 10 out of 10 they're saying yes.
They're gonna hit
You
the
ask them
whole
about
song.
Boogie
Do it for you
2988.
there, right there.
Right. They're gonna dress up in mermaid costumes for me, for sure, without a doubt. You ask them who Boogie 2988 is. You ask them who the drummer Nightmare is. You ask them who this fucking steak guy is. They don't know. They have no fucking clue. I promise you. You can't compare where you can't compete, you know?
I'm sorry. This is just so...
I feel like I'm gonna be my own sleep paralysis demon. I'm terrified.
You have personally become mine because you're like hitting this way too well. It's a little scary for me, but you know.
No way. Completely unrelated to the LCU. But you remember when we tried to help that big bitch? It's on the tip of my tongue. Aylin or Astrid or Amber, that's what it was. Amber. Okay, yeah. Apparently this bitch has been just on a weird Discord tirade, which, I mean, she has me to thank for even the idea of getting her own Discord, because she wouldn't have had one if it wasn't for coming into the LCU, you know? Apparently there's a little trouble in paradise. Apparently there's a little trouble in paradise between her and old fucking Feeder McGee. The one that I warned her about, and only me, because I'm Keem, and I clearly was the one in the right when everyone else was saying to stay with her, and I was like, no, you should leave her, because she's a piece of shit and she talks to detractors.
This is exactly what I told her. You see, from the jump, I told her to leave that bitch. She wanted nothing good for her. All she ever wanted was to just use her for her clout, run to the detractor channels, and I wanted to be her friend.
That's all I wanted. That's all this ever was. I wanted to befriend her. You know, it wasn't because she was one of the first bigger names in the LCU that we've had in a while, right? It had nothing to do with her 250,000 subscribers. I swear to God. I just wanted to be her friend. I wanted to help her, and I figured what better way to help her than to get her the fuck away from the crazy bitch that's gonna go run her mouth about me. I mean, what better way to take her away from somebody that's gonna feed her to death? That's it. That's the only reason why. Well, apparently, there's been a little bit of trouble in Paradise. Did you know that, Kim? Did you know they might be beefing once again? Surprise, surprise.
Surprise, surprise. But we'll also see how long this lasts, because it isn't the first time. One sec, Keem. Let me full screen myself really quickly, because I need to grab this clip out of our docket you got for us here. Do you want to do the full version or the short version first, Keem?
You know what? In the honor of us two short kings, let's do the short version first.
Okay.
This is bro, I'm so itchy. Also, we haven't put it up yet. You know, because as Keem, we don't really believe in goals or anything. We kind of just let the money flow in for us. But you know what? Fuck it. We're feeling crazy because we're on glass today. If you guys want to drop a 10 to have us react to either a Girl World clip or a clip of none other than yours truly, let us know. And like I said, for a 10, for one yellow, we will react to anything within reason. Within reason. Don't let it be cancelable. I don't want to have to fire myself, okay?
All right, let's go ahead and watch a short version before we get into the long one. Okay, so for those of you guys who can't see it because it's extra super tiny, what this little red message that's circled here says, someone left a comment on, it looks like TikTok, and asked, not soft and gentle anymore, ? And Tommy responded with a sad cat falling down the stairs.
What a silly, silly bitch. What happened? The detractor channel's not hitting you up anymore? Tommy? Tommy? Damn shame.
Noise TikTok.
What was the
guys,
TikTok?
not to,
Something about
everyone,
burnout, right? Something about burnout, right?
you're not on her TikTok anymore. What happened?
Okay, well, my thing is like, it's no one's business, don't you think?
Well, is it because you're on Ozempic again, or what?
Sorry, that's funny as
First of
hell.
all,
Is it because you're on Ozempic again, or
I'm saying. But also, I beg to fucking differ. It's not anyone's business, but you're in the you were in the LCU. You're on the internet. You're in the internet space. What did you think was gonna happen?
You made
You
it
just
everybody's
thought-
business when you put your
Right.
relationship on the internet, knowing you're a public figure. Oh,
Exactly. I made the executive decision of shutting it off and turning it back on. Oh
oh
god.
no, we lost Keemstar.
I was a little choppy for a second. You know, fun fact, I recommended this camera to me, and it's been doing me dirty ever since, so...
I think it's because of your PC though, not because you're Kim.
Are you saying that Keem can afford a good PC? Is that what you're saying?
This Keemstar. This Keemstar is clearly not in the same tax bracket as the viewer Keemstar.
That's what we should have done. One of us should have been the viewer. Okay, there we go. Am I back? Oh god.
Yes.
Oh. Okay. Shit. But yeah. What?
My
Hello?
fucking dear. Nah,
What?
we gotta pause. We gotta fucking pause. Shout out Foxy Mama. I am fully breaking the Keem wall for a second. Remember my fucking theory from last night
Which one? We had quite a few.
about how Tommy had been
Oh. Yeah.
talking to Stefan?
Yes.
I'm not crazy.
Why? I'm guessing because some. Wait.
I'm putting it in the
I'm
Snapchat.
assuming. Okay. Fuck.
And this is all credit to Foxy because she just sent me this. And just a reminder, guys, she is going to be going into greater detail about what she knows on Bus tonight. So make sure you guys go and watch Bus because I'm not going to lie. Whatever they are going to cover, the fact that she had this ready to go and she said she knew that we had been talking about it, so she just wanted to send it. Okay, but I gotta, like, cause it literally is our entire fucking theory right there shown. So huge shout out to Foxy for finding this. Make sure you guys tune into Bus to see her full story of what she knows about Pearadise, cause I'm really excited to see her coverage of it. Look who is in Stefan's live stream.
I can't even say that fucking surprises me, bro. Cause of course.
I told
she's
you
gonna
I
try to
saw
get...
Stefan in his comments. Or her comments. I told you.
Oh, bitch, that's
My theory
messy
proven!
shit.
My theory is fucking proven!
Jesus fucking
Rabid
Christ.
little dog I am right now. Because I literally called this shit last night and everyone said I was crazy. They were like, oh, put the tinfoil hat back on. No, your theory's getting out there. Nope. I knew it, y'all. I told you. There's no way that these feeders can't be all working together. It's all connected. Amber saying she wanted to go to Las Vegas. Tommy clearly talking to Stefan. All of my theories are coming together, and I've proven to you all. The investigative discovery work done by Foxy has come all full circle, and we now know the truth. The truth. And it's only gonna get weirder.
For anyone asking in the chat, Stefan is not like I know River asked if that was QLR's man or anything. No, this is the main dude from the Escape from Paradise documentary that's gonna be coming out. He's the guy that was running the house or the mansion that all these women were invited to stay at, and the dude that was caught assaulting multiple of these women and just feeding these women to like an abysmal point. So, for those curious, this doesn't surprise me in the fucking least bit, honestly.
Sorry, that was very exciting.
No,
I
that's
had to stop
fucked, though.
everything to show that.
Birds of a feather, they be flocking together.
This shit, I can't wait.
I mean,
to
what?
See how it develops.
What a better. Jesus, this shit is so itchy. How does he do it?
Mm-hmm.
What a better way to get in with like other big women? Because they're not like, it's not like you're gonna like walk around your town and like find a fucking 600-pound plus woman. So like, what a better way to find them on the internet than through following a guy that literally runs his whole content around like supersized BBWs.
Right. Also, for the people asking, has Foxy talked about it on Bus yet? She hasn't. So make sure you guys tune into her episode tonight to see her coverage on it. I'm sure we'll definitely be covering it, like what they cover tomorrow. But if you want to see like the full what they got, make sure you tune into Bus tonight to see what she has, because I'm very interested from her perspective, what she knows, what she's got. I don't know if she's actually been there or not confirmed. I know a lot of people have been spreading that rumor, but I don't know if she's confirmed it herself.
So she did talk about it on Bus and said that she has met him. I don't know if that means that she was there, but she did like straight up say that she was like around some of it, and this dude was like not it didn't like cross a line, but it definitely towed the line where he would like walk up to her and just randomly grab her tummy and shit like that on some like weird shit. So she does have like something to do with it, but unlike some people in the LCU that accused her of even being in the fucking documentary trailer, that's not her.
Clearly wasn't. Didn't even look like her.
Yeah. Like not even a little bit.
Oh, Carol Johnson said she was in one of the Paradise's TikToks. Okay, so yeah, we're getting more info. I just didn't want to say that. Like I said, let her give her full story of what happened with her. Make sure you tune into Bus tonight, because whatever Foxy's going to drop tonight is going to be really hella interesting, and I know we're all going to want to check that shit out.
Yeah, 1000% it's going to be some good shit.
What is it?
Damn.
You know what? I'm gonna fuck it. You know what? Fuck it. I broke up with her. Okay?
Really?
So let's just like move on and not talk about it. I personally don't want to talk about it. So if I wanted to, I would.
You do you. You do you,
Am I
girl.
right or am I right? Or
I'm
am I
happy as
wrong
long
or
as you don't have to go.
Abs,
No,
you're
right.
literally
Like, not talk about
interrupting Amber Lynn. Abs, you're literally
I'm
interrupting.
I'm sorry. Carry on.
Let's let her go.
So reaction channels 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. They should be posted that we're officially broken up. Like, since you guys like to record and sneak in here and stuff. Freaks.
Sorry, Amber.
Okay, so shout out to this little clip from BPD. So let's go back to my tinfoil hat theory, because this is all full circle. So this documentary drops 3 days ago, right? People are now connecting the dots that Stefan and Tommy have clearly been I can't be the only one who noticed that. I'm telling you, there's got to be a reaction channel somewhere, some way talking about this. I can't be the only one, right?
Mm-hmm.
They had to publicly break up so that Amber doesn't get accused of wanting to go to Paradise because she's publicly talked about wanting to go to Vegas. All right? You see how it's all coming together right now? I don't think they actually broke up, or if they did, it's only because Amber is trying to get the heat off herself for whatever involvement she may or may not have in Paradise.
Like, she's trying to essentially distance herself from Tommy so that people don't make that obvious connection. That's what you're saying?
Mm-hmm. I think it's damage control.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, that definitely makes a lot of sense.
Ryan. Yep, exactly. Damage control.
Yeah, that wouldn't fucking surprise me. They're a fucking shit show together. And I mean, they were just like Tommy was just posting about her. So how you go from that and like leaving all the clips up, which last time they like broke up or whatever, like
No, that's how people
what?
started realizing was because remember I told you that TikTok that Tommy had posted, it was either on like Friday or Thursday, came up on my For You page. That one was deleted. So that's where this is all coming
Sworn
from. Where
it's still
people started,
there.
huh?
Could have sworn to God it's still there.
Let me double check. Let me just go look really quickly. We're gonna get easy confirmation on this. I'm just gonna go check TikTok.
Because I know all the other times that they've broken up, she's like deleted everything having to do with Amber, and I don't think she did this time. That's my first inkling that like something was a little fishy.
Oh wait, no, yeah, it is still okay. So that's the weird thing though, was in that video they literally mentioned, okay, well everything of you was deleted off of Tommy's, but then it's there again. So I don't know, something fishy's going on here. But I'm telling you, they didn't really break up, and this is definitely just because the documentary's coming out. Whatever involvement Tommy has with Pearadise is coming out. It's all because there's no way. I'm telling you, every single person that's on that. Remember what was that website we went on, Phoebe? Every person that's been on Phoebe knows about Pearadise. That's probably like the Phoebe like #1 content push, you know what I'm saying? So I'm assuming all the people on Phoebe, their goal is to somehow go to Pearadise or meet the people from Pearadise. I'm telling you, this is all going full circle. These communities are always interconnected, and I know for a fact Amber wants nothing to do with whatever is going to come out in this documentary, especially because QLR's on it, so she knows.
Bro, I would not be surprised if after this documentary came out, something was revealed where, even if they don't name her by name, that, like, she had some crazy involvement in this shit. Because there's no fucking way. Like, let's be so for real. It wouldn't even surprise me if, like, a bitch like Foodie wasn't involved in it. You know what I mean? With the way that she makes her fucking content. You know, bro, like, there's actually no fucking way.
And think about, like, Ron, for example. He's somebody who openly says that he was somebody who paid Foodie for feedy content. You think he doesn't have some sort of... I'm telling you, it's all gonna come so full circle, and it's all... As this documentary comes out, and people start getting nervous, and they start acting crazy, you're gonna start seeing what people really gotta say. And especially once QLR starts talking after the documentary's out, and she says more of her shit, I'm curious to see what she's gotta say. Because she's clearly been in the YouTube space of it, and I think that there's the YouTube space and the IRL space, but they definitely merge together.
Oh, yeah. Oh yeah, and I want to like maybe that's why fucking QLR like wanted to do this documentary to begin with, to maybe expose like something way greater, because like some of her content has been like they're all nothing burgers, right? But I feel like when she's actually making money is when she's beefing with some of these other girl world girls. So why not start a whole open the floodgates of all this fucking controversy and drama on a fucking TV network show, you know, and start the drama back up. Like, that makes perfect sense.
And that's why I say we really got to tune into what Foxy says tonight, because even some of the shit I've heard like casually mentioning here and there is the shit is way more fucked up than it even appears. And I think that there's a lot to be said about these communities and how deep and dark it goes. Like, I saw Alexis in the chat saying, I'm getting caught up in OMG, I guess the feeder community is pretty small. I think a lot of these fetish communities are. There's only going to be X amount of people that are into these dark fetishes, you know what I'm saying? So they're eventually going to start contacting each other. And in the age of the internet, when it's easier to contact people than ever, and they literally have an entire site dedicated to this fetish, I think a lot of them who do it or have participated in it are aware of each other, have spoke to each other, have made plans or content for each other. This is a very small and niche community. Even the website itself, when I was on there doing like the research I was doing, there's not that many fucking people.
Yeah, exactly. And it's like there's only so many women that are going to be willing to do that to their bodies, you know? That are going to be willing to get to that fucking size. There's only, you know, a certain amount of people that are going to want to watch somebody essentially take themselves out over a long period of time. Like, this is like a very, very niche fetish. And although it's been more like popularized within the last few years because of like Amber and people like fucking Tommy with her fucked up relationship and people like fucking Life with Voldemort and shit. It's still like small in the grander scheme of like fetish content, you know?
Yep. For
So
sure.
yeah, I can definitely see people like I mean fucking Stefan even said it in like the trailer or not in the trailer when he was talking to QLR that like there's not a huge scene for like that type of like content and those type of people that are like into that
Yeah.
specific fetish.
Even in the DMs that we showed yesterday, like exactly
Yeah,
what
that's
you're
what I'm
talking about, he
saying.
said it's not a scene. He said that the scene is pretty much at my house. And I fully believe him when he says that. I think that he is probably the lead runner pushing the BBW IRL content. Do I think that there is definitely studios that push that shit in sex work? Yes. But I think as far as just doing like IRL, like TikToks, whatever the fuck, he's definitely the lead push. And Foxy even sent me apparently a TikTok that she's in from Pearadise. I don't know if you want to show that.
Oh.
But
I
dude,
mean-
when I tell you I'm so excited for Foxy look, there's never been an episode of Bus I've been more excited for than today's episode. I'm so fucking looking forward to this, and maybe after we could try and see if Foxy would be down to come on for like an interview and talk if there's any questions or anything that we don't get answered, because boy, I'm curious. This shit is so interesting to me.
I'm curious to see the video if I'm being honest, but
Here, I'm
I'm
gonna
hesitant.
forward
I
it
mean,
to you, and then can you forward it to the live on air, because it won't let me do it from my phone.
okay, yeah, I got you. I am very curious. I'm not going to lie. Alright, hold on.
Mari Starlight in the chat said, I've been in their Discord since 2022, and I'd like to think we are a chill community, but I've never been to the parties they host, so I don't know what truly goes on. That's really interesting. You know, and that is something that I could believe as well, because a lot of people, when they have these kind of fetish communities, and they don't even promote it as that. So, like, for example, for Mari in the chat who's saying that she's been in the Discord, well, it's promoted as a body positivity Discord. So a lot of people are just in there under the premise of meeting friends who are also bigger, body positivity movement, and then shit gets weird. But yeah, there is parties that they host, and I think that's where all the feederism stuff goes down. But I do think that there is just a more niche community of body positive women.
Yeah, but also you can't tell me nothing's going down in that Discord.
Maybe it's not in the public. You know what I'm saying? Maybe they have separate VCs, separate voice channels, like, or separate text channels to keep that stuff away from the public eye, to pull as many people as they can to the Discord until they can get an idea if you're down with the shits or not. That's what I would think is probably going down in there.
Yeah, that I could see. That I could fully see. Where it's like kind of dipping your toe and like testing the waters to see like what it is that you're willing to do. Yeah, that I
Speaking
could
of dipping
fully see.
toes and testing the waters, let's check out this
Oh
TikTok.
god.
I don't know if it has copyrighted music. I hope not, but if it does, I'm going to quickly mute it when it starts.
Okay.
It does. I'm not going to take the... I'll just play it real quiet. Ooh, that's super copyrighted. No joke.
Oh god, no, 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 no!
You're playing it out
Let me
loud or
mute it.
something. I can hear it on your end.
Yeah, I just muted it.
Oh, okay. Oh god. But did you catch
That's a
her?
lot.
Did you see her? There she go.
Oh
Girl
wow,
Foxy.
she looks like a different person. That's crazy.
I know. Yeah, she does look like a different person. W to her for her weight loss, by the way, because she
Oh, yeah.
definitely lost a lot of weight, and that's not an easy feat. Yeah, I think it was it was not the second. I think it was the third girl in actually, but not this girl, not this guy, this girl, Foxy, right here in the hat with the blonde and the septum. So
Mhm.
she's been there, and she's got some tea to give us tonight. So, like I said, make sure you tune into Bus.
Yeah, it's definitely, I'm not gonna lie to you, Bus has been kind of dull lately, but I think this is one of the first times I will be catching it in its entirety.
They needed to pick it up. Also, as the viewer, there's no way we have 0 members this stream, y'all. What are you gonna make me look like I had a bad episode?
Yeah, what the hell? You know, like I said, we came here to show the ladies how it's done. We came here as Keem and as a viewer to really, I guess, sun Jersey and Zay and let them know what real content looks like. So we can get our viewer count up. You know, once again, I, Keemstar, do not beg. Never have a day in my life. It just kind of comes raining down on me. But yeah, if we can get our viewer count up, I mean, our viewer count, if we could get our member count up a little bit, you know, just to sun these girls one time for the one time, that'd be great. this, this fuck ass White Claw is sending the fuck out of me with perfectly normal size White Claw, by the way.
This should be itching my nose. And thank you, Jillian Thrill, for the one Glasshole gifted member. It's not a Jester member, but it's something.
Yeah, I guess it'll do. You can't get into my super private Discord or anything, but
well, just
okay. Now that I'm looking at them
the
again,
TTS,
they are
that's
very
Keem
orange.
like of you.
Oh.
We got the Drama Network 2026 with the 5 Glasshole gifted. Once again, not Jester's members, but it's something. Thank you, the Drama Network.
Yeah. Unfortunately, like I said, you're not going to be able to get into my super secret Discord with that, but you know, you do with that what you will. I guess if you want to be a glass hole or whatever. Bro, they are super orange. I thought mine were like orange. I wanted to paint the nails on them.
Oh, Pesci got it gifted.
Oh, that's some shit.
We got Swan Song of 445 with the 1 Glasshole gifted. Thank you, thank you.
Oh wait, no, I'm Keem. I don't celebrate things like that.
Oh,
yeah.
I shouldn't even be saying thank you. Fuck you! Fuck you! Yeah. Donate more members! Only 1 member? Well, I'm Keemstar. Fuck you!
Yeah, but also, thank you for the money, but also fuck your money, and I don't need your money.
What are you thanking them for their fucking
it.
money for? We're at a whole different tax bracket, Keemstar. What are you talking about? We would never thank somebody for their poorly little peasant coins.
I have...
TTS.
At the Drama Network 2026 Super Shattered $10. Every time I gift memberships I snipe some messed up peeps. Lol.
Shout out to the Drama Network. Also, if you want to use that 10 to pick a clip for us to react to, let us know. We'll react to anything you guys want as Keem. You just gotta give us either like the clip in the Discord, or you gotta put a timestamp on your dono.
Do you like my TTS hand?
Oh yeah.
Is it slay?
I mean, clearly my TTS just pipes through and you can hear it because I got a fancy Rodecaster.
Right. No, yeah, 1000%. But no, there were a couple of streams on Gestures, especially where he was thanking people, and then like within that same stream, he was talking shit. So, or I guess we were talking shit. Right.
Yeah, a measly little $10 dono. Come on, you can do better than that. I mean, I'm the fucking Keemstar.
Yeah, what the fuck? Have you ever heard of Happy Punch? Like, do you not know? I pretty much invented the fucking wheel, especially when it comes to fighting. You didn't know this, you guys? Fuck.
Sorry, I'm fucking sweating in this hoodie a little bit. I was gonna say, you want to be Keem for
so
about
hot.
10 more minutes, and then we can unkeemify ourselves.
Bro, I'm like cooking in this fucking hoodie right now.
Yeah, same.
Good
And
go.
I know well, I was gonna say, if you want to go take yours off now, and then I'll switch off with you.
Alright, so for the record, no one's ever gonna see our bald heads. You're just gonna have to live with the knowledge of not knowing.
Mm-hmm.
The knowledge of not having the knowledge, actually.
I've seen her bald head. Y'all are missing out.
Not gonna lie, it's kind of iconic. Okay.
Okay. And then I do want to get into, when you get back, the full video of that Discord thing that we were just listening to, because there is more to it, but I want to be able to react to it as normal Zay and Rosie, so we could kind of lock in a little bit. And we got Danny Midnight with the 1 Glasshole gifted. Thank you.
Oh god, it's so bright in here now. Jesus Christ.
She's like, the sun. I can see without these glasses.
Like, without the glasses on, I, like, legitimately... I sit in front of this fucking shit all day, every day, but, like, it's, like, exceptionally brighter right now. I didn't realize how those sunglasses were. Oh.
They should be good. I mean, they were aviators. That's the whole point of them. But I did want to mention, so on the topic of what we were going to get back into, if you guys forgot. So this is the call where she's talking about, like, her and Tommy, like, supposedly breaking up. But like I said, I don't believe it for a second. I think that it's all, like, a ruse just to get the attention off of her in relation to, like, the documentary and the stuff that's coming out. Because clearly, Tommy and Stefan know each other to some extent. They definitely comment on each other's social medias. They follow a lot of the same big girls. And it would also be interesting, right? So Tommy commenting on Stefan's page. I wonder if that happened after or before this supposed breakup. Definitely knowing that they've talked to each other before, but is Tommy just trying to look for some more big girls? Because another thing I've been seeing is that Tommy has recently gone back and followed some of the popular big girls like Xiomara.
Yeah, and I know she used to, I think, don't quote me on this, but I think she used to, like, comment on her shit, too, back in the day. So it wouldn't surprise me.
I'm gonna switch out. I'll be right back.
It's good to be back, man. It's good to be back. Yo, I don't know if y'all can see the fucking line that the bald cap left to me, because there was, like, a wig cap and a bald cap.
At Chan_Nyan super chatted $10. I have a clip for you. React to check the Discord.
There's so much hair in my mouth that I just can't get out. Yeah, I don't know who the fuck was just sitting in my seat, but it's me, your girl, a Rosie, a back and better than ever. But yeah, no, fucking, it wouldn't surprise me if, like, the shit came out where, like, Tommy was talking to Stefan and then Amber announced the breakup to kind of, like, save face, or Tommy started hinting at the breakup because maybe, like, Amber forced her hand or something. The shit just wouldn't. Nothing fucking surprises me with the two of them anymore. Mari Starlight said, Xiomara does not like Tommy. She was uncomfortable seeing her on a live when Zio was in rehab. I mean, yeah, that's the thing. Like, it wouldn't surprise me if she tried to reach out, but I mean, she has the right to just not respond and to not answer. Those eyebrows, girl. I wasn't expecting them to still be there. No, I feel like you should keep it.
They won't.
Logie said, wait, why are they taking it off? We're taking it off because unlike Boogie, we know when a bit is dead.
Yeah, as much as that was fun, we've definitely reached the point where the Keem bit died. So we want to be able to react to the rest of the content that we have for you guys as ourselves and not feel like we have to randomly hit a Keem moment. But I do want to check out this clip from Chan Yan before we get into anything else. Let me just full screen myself for 1 second so I can see where it's at. It should just be in the last VC, I believe. Where is it? Is it the... There it is. Thank you.
But yeah, no, Xiomara, like, you know, just because Tommy reaches out to these women doesn't mean that these women automatically have to respond. And I wouldn't be surprised if, like, you're in rehab, like, trying to get healthier, and then you see somebody that's, like, actively making somebody worse off, like, in your chat. Of course you're gonna fucking be, like, hesitant, and of course it's gonna make you uncomfortable. That doesn't surprise me whatsoever.
I'm scared for this.
What?
I'm scared for this.
What?
I don't know. We'll check it out. But I put it on 1.25 speed.
Oh, now I'm scared.
And I looked at some of this community notes program with Jeremy Hambley and Sydney Watson. It turns out that Return of the Mac and Cheese had been leaving breadcrumbs for us, like some sort of Professor Moriarty mastermind or some shit like this. And it turns out the clip of Jeremy Hambly about WikiFeet, where he's bringing it up to Sydney Watson, wasn't the full clip. Return of the Mac and Cheese was hoping that people would go back and clip the continuation of the interaction. Because it turns out that not only did Jer bring this up to Sydney Watson and talk about her rating on WikiFeet, he actually pulled up the WikiFeet live and started reviewing her feet and zoom.
Oh fuck! Do
you know what WikiFeed is?
Yes, I know what WikiFeed. That's about the only thing I knew from this conversation. I don't know who any of these people are. I don't know who they're talking about.
I don't know
I'm
who
assuming
they're talking about, but I'm excited to see.
You're excited to see the feet? Interesting.
No, I meant like who they're
interesting.
Bitch, well, I don't think they're gonna show the feet. I meant the guy that they're roasting. You're clearly excited about the feet. You thought about it.
I don't
weirdo.
know. No, you thought about it. I don't know if this is in like context to like a Keem thing. Like I don't remember. I don't know if like they wanted us to react to it as Keem, so maybe Keem knows who these people are. I've never seen these people a day in my life. I don't know who the fuck these people are. I don't know who the fuck the people that they're talking about
find
are.
out, bitch. Goddamn, we get it. You don't know. Watch.
I have no idea.
Zooming in on her feet.
Not. No, he did not. Wait, what?
Apparently. By the way, we got Welcome Home for 5 subs and Ancient Orange for 5 subs.
God damn, big fucking support here on the Friday night stream, and we hope you're enjoying, guys. Thank you. Thank you.
As you can see, I'm going to bring it up because, you know.
What do you mean you're going to bring it up? No! Whoa, buddy!
Oh, they're not going to bring up the feet! Oh, they're surely not going to show the feet.
Did I say for a fact? No, I said I don't think they're gonna. But
well,
so, no. Let's give context. So clearly we can see what's happening. It makes sense to me. So these guys right here are reacting to. You see the people in the left. That's their stream. They didn't pull up the feet. They're pulling up the clip of the guy. What he did. Does that make sense?
Yeah, it makes sense, but I'm just saying they still showed the feet on their stream. They could have skipped through that part. They could have clipped that part out. They chose to leave the feet in.
I don't know. This is Chandon Yan's clip. So you guys can ask Chandon Yan who these people are. I'm giving the context that I'm finding out as I'm watching it because everyone keeps saying they're confused and I feel like this is easy to understand.
No, because like, okay. Having no context to who anybody is and just going into this completely blind, yeah, of course you're going to be confused. I'm confused.
I was confused about who they are, but now I'm like, okay, well, I want to know what's happening. But everyone just keeps saying they're confused, and I get it, but I want to know what's going on. I can't figure it out if everyone just keeps saying they're confused.
Zay, did you know I'm confused?
Do you think I care? Do you think I care at this point, to be honest?
I think like a little bit.
Use your common sense and figure it out, Jersey.
I think there's like you care like that much. I would say.
The tiny hand that takes me out. Just this much.
Super. It's just this much.
But yeah, the context we have is pretty much nothing, and we'll never get anywhere with the context if we don't play it. So
Logie in the chat said, for those wondering who these two are, it's myself and Band Mono.
Thank you, Logie. Thank you for taking credit.
Thank you for the clarification.
Oh, he has it bookmarked, bro. Does he have an account? Does he have an account?
Wait,
Whoa!
Does this show up if you have an account or not?
I don't know.
Hang on. I'm in a new private window. I don't want this on my
no.
Wiki feed. Hang on, I'm checking it. Oh my god, Ash!
It doesn't.
It doesn't have that. That means
he signed it, bro. He has.
Yo, I don't know who this. Okay, so apparently the guy's name that they're exposing is The Quartering. So if you guys know who that is or not. But this guy pulled this up to try to like tell this girl that she's on WikiFeet. and find out he has an account. He must have clearly searched this up before. And for those of you who don't know what WikiFeet is, a little bit of context. It's not like these people are like openly uploading pictures of their feet. People will find pictures that have like celebrities or like micro celebrity internet people's feet
YouTubers,
in it,
yeah.
and they upload it to this site for people who are into that. So he was basically, so the quartering guy is showing this vampire lord Sydney girl, hey, you're on this site. But he pulls it up and shows the fucking audience what's on there. Like,
and then you're just outing yourself for having an account as well. Like, that's some shit. Like, you be wiki-feeting, my guy.
I know. This is actually kind of, I don't even know, like, who in relevance these people are, but this is hilarious to me. I love seeing people get internet exposed like this for random ass shit. It's like that one time when, like, Nightmare was showing some shit on his computer, and then somebody saw that he had my TikTok account bookmarked. And that became a whole fucking thing.
That's a crazy random lore drop.
Now, I'm not, this is, me and Nightmare have cleared our beef, I promise, okay? But I will say, he said that there was like a skit coming from my TikTok, and it was gonna be like the following Monday, and it never came. There was no skit on my TikTok, so it was just
I was just gonna say something diabolical, but I'm not gonna.
We got Ranch Dressing with the cash cow for 3 months who said, it's the Kino Casino. They've been fighting with the quartering for months. Oh, that adds another layer. So they've been beefing with this guy. So now they just got a one-up. W them. I know Glammy used to mention Kino Casino all the time. She's a pretty big fan of this channel. I don't know much about them or if they're friends or anti-LCU, but...
I was gonna say, are they like reaction content?
I think
from
they
the looks
do
of it,
like reaction stuff, yeah. They are like a podcast.
Okay, yeah.
It's an account on WikiFeet, folks. No, bro, that's fucking degenerate,
Anyone can check right now.
buddy.
Anyone can check.
No way, Jared. No, buddy. Listen, bro. It's one thing. Oh, I'm joking about feet. Unless, but I mean, you do it constantly, like all the time with all your female co-hosts, and then you actually have a WikiFeet account. So, like, I don't know what to say, man. Come on. Come on.
Oh. Cats, now, look at, I have not rated your feet. What is this? Oh, that is not a great picture of you.
Whoa, no, that is a crazy thing to say. Be like, yeah, I haven't rated them. Oh, ew.
Yeah, Vance really said that's a flex. Like, he said, don't worry, your feet are safe from me.
No, he really did. He actually say that? Because I feel like he pretty much just did. Like, without saying it, he really did say, you're good for me, sweetheart. You don't have to worry about your feet in my presence. Oh, this is actually kind of funny. Wait.
Okay.
Whoa. It should be, like this is your employee, and you're talking about actively rating her feet on WikiFeet and what picture of her is a good picture and what's not. Look at him leering in. Look at him like leaned in. Like, look at the lust in his pig eyes staring at her.
Stop! Cause why is he actually? Wait! No! This is hilarious. Wait, I want to learn so much more about this situation now. I'm so curious, and I might come back and visit this again. Because I'm not gonna lie, this is sending me down a rabbit hole. I don't know what's going on here, but this guy's a fucking freak.
Yeah, he's like a certified foot guy. There's no question in my mind. That's actually the like literal lust in this man's eyes is fucking
the feetening.
Insane, bro. Not the feetening.
But he's fucked in the head.
That's incredibly creepy, dude. Yo.
This is where I was out, and that was from one of my ads where I bought. Dude, I just went.
This is a good picture though.
Oh,
what do you mean?
That's a good picture of you.
Yeah.
What's wrong with you?
Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh no, it's getting worse. He's like, I fear he's like getting comfortable and he's starting to show his ass like in real time. We're witnessing this man being like, okay, no, like I would never goon over your feet. However, there is this one photo here that's really doing it for me.
like what's wrong? This is your employee. No. Oh.
That's icky. That's icky. I don't. Oh god.
My bad. I didn't mean to cut you off.
No, I was just gonna say, like, I don't even, like, obviously, yeah, like, the context at the beginning of this conversation was that he was trying to warn her or whatever, but, like, I'm so curious, like, I want to go back and watch, like, how we got here. How do you just casually bring that up in conversation to, like, a coworker or, like, a subordinate that, like, hey, yeah, by the way, I've seen your feet on WikiFeet.
Well, they were saying he does this with all of his female coworkers. Apparently, like, he's known
so
for
I'm
doing
saying,
this.
like, you're actively looking them up to be like, yeah, don't worry, I'm not gooning. I was just checking for your safety. Like, what the actual fuck, bro?
Yo, that took me out. Oh, God, let's keep going.
How do you even respond to that?
This is rape.
Like,
This
she's
is
trying
the
her
equivalent-
best to, like, keep things professional and above board, but, like,
No,
this is a total nightmare. Total nightmare.
This is like a very fucking rapey, dude.
She's clearly uncomfortable.
She lock him up.
So they go pink because I have no circulation and I get really
What?
embarrassed. And so you can see I'm just trying to hide my feet and all of them. This is some of these are like from the archives.
I'll tell you this.
Oh god. What's he gonna say? Chat, help!
This number is that the number of people that viewed it? 5 million views on these feet? Is that what that is?
Why is he excited? Why is he so excited? He's like, she's like out here being like, oh yeah, I don't really like my feet. I try to hide them because I'm like, they make me feel uncomfortable. And he's like, oh look, 5 million people viewed your feet. 5 million people saw them.
But like, I would straight up just be like, yo, can we just move on? Like, I know it's not, like, this is not me trying to victim blame whatsoever, but, like, it's very obvious that, like, if you keep the conversation going with this man, he's gonna keep going.
I
like,
thought,
don't
though,
talk
that
about
was
your
her way of
feet.
trying to say she was, like, uncomfortable and trying to move on because she doesn't like her feet. And then he just doubled down. But maybe maybe she needs to take a more direct approach with this guy, but she could just be uncomfortable because he is her boss, so it might just be like a position of power thing happening. I don't know.
It's so fucked, man.
There, what?
5203. Maybe that's just a picture. I'll tell you this.
What?
I swear to God, I've never been to WikiFeet before.
Oh my god!
Oh my god, he's zooming in! Oh.
How are you gonna say that you've never been on the site when you expose the fact that you have an account, my guy?
And he zoomed in, like he picked one out. Oh, this is so crazy.
He said, for instance, I hate this photo of you. Look, enlarge, full screen. What the fuck?
Also,
this would make me.
No, go ahead. Sorry, I was thinking of something. We're gonna keep.
No, I was
watching
just gonna
this. Let me
say,
check something.
this would make me so incredibly uncomfortable. Like, and this is not I swear to God, this is a complete hypothetical. You need to understand that going into it. But if Keem, for instance, tried to do this with any of us, like, the way that the discomfort that would be felt would be fucking phenomenal, bro. Like, you don't do this with any fucking coworker or, like I said, subordinate, but, like, especially in the internet space. And now you're just giving all the foot gooners, like, new material. This is just fucked, bro. This is just not it. I've never seen something so blatantly like, aha, just kidding, but if.
Yeah, but what if? Also, I put up a little teeny goal, guys, because I forgot that I left the stream on members only. But if we can get to 25 members today, we'll free it. And we're already at 8 members, so I feel like we could hit that. And
Julian
we'll
said,
open
wiggling my
tomorrow as
toes.
well. Sorry.
I'm sorry, you said what?
I said, and we'll leave the grays open tomorrow as well if we hit this.
Period. Jillian in the chat said, wiggling my toes in fear.
Oh my god, he's zooming in on it! Look at Sydney! She's not impressed. He's saying that he's never been there before, but we can clearly see how he has an account by the top right-hand corner. By the way, Jer Noble, very apt name here for 5 subs.
And
Bro,
Jimmy
you
Gianni.
can't do this, bro.
Yo, this is actually the craziest clip. This is the craziest clip, I think. fuck?
4?
Oh, top.
Oh, look at your feet. Yeah, they are kind of. Let's get in there. Let's get in
No!
there.
No! No!
Ah! Why'd he start zooming in?
He said, no, I just want to talk about the discoloration in your feet. See how they're pink? That's the only reason why I'm zooming in right now the way that I am.
Ah!
This is crazy work, bro.
Oh, no! No! Hell no!
I am.
That took me out. That was really annoying.
I was gonna say that's jarring.
Jesus whatchamacallit? Someone in the chat asked a really funny question that I actually think I have the answer to.
What?
Someone in the chat asked why feet are banned from our Discord.
I mean,
You guys
Exhibit
ready
A.
to go? No, it's actually not what you think it is. You guys ready to go down some memory lane?
Oh God.
It's nothing. You guys
fearful.
could not guess this for the life of you.
I'm scared now.
So remember when I auditioned to be on Queens and there was like a bunch of other like women who auditioned?
Mm-hmm.
Well, you see, back in the day, there was someone that we called Foot Girl.
Oh.
So
Do I want to know?
well, I mean, I think it's self-explanatory why we called her Foot Girl. Her profile picture was literally her toes. She literally only ever came into the LCU to promote her feet content. And the way we found that out was because on her Discord, she still had like all her YouTube and shit linked. And when we went to it, her YouTube account was publicly like a video of her dog licking her toes. I'm not joking. So that's why in the Rewind trailer, when you see Lacey talking shit about that girl having the dog lick her toes, that's who she's talking about. And so because of that bitch, feet got banned from the Discord.
When you said dog, I thought you were gonna say dogs, like her toes.
She had a dog, the animal, licking her dogs.
That's like sick in a way. That's like multi-tiered sick. I hate the internet, bro. I hate it here. That's actually so sick. That's fucked. I just thought because, the obvious reason, because certain I can't even just say men, certain individuals will look at toes the same way they look at like tits. So I thought that was for sure the only reason why.
Nope. There was lore.
This
is how long I've been in the LCU, bro. I've seen some shit. I've seen a lot of these rules get put in place, and I know why, and I stand by them.
See, that makes me fearful that by the time I've been here for a year, I've only been here for a quarter of a year, and I've already seen some shit.
I also know why they don't like people. I think it's like they have a specific thing about posting like don't post your own like piss and stuff like that, because people used to do that in the main. They would post nasty ass. Dude, this Discord was a really wild place in the beginning, and all the rules they keep put in place honestly are a good thing, like 99% of the time, because you would not believe fucking people, bro.
Like, don't piss me off, bro. What the fuck? I feel like that's just also a given, though. Who the fuck is trying to see that? Other than people that are really trying to see that, if you catch my drift.
Dude, the second, like, midnight hit this Discord back in ye olden times, the freaks would come out, bro. And because I'm just, like, a natural night owl, the things I would see, but they're all gone now. Like, all the freaks have left, because the rules just got really strict. Well, not, like, super strict. Like, for those of you guys who are in the Discord, for you, you're probably like, these are common-ass rules. No gooning, no posting feet pictures, like, no extreme, like, bullying. Like, trolling's fine, but extreme bullying, like racism, like serious harassment, things like that, not allowed. It's like pretty standard Discord rules.
I just ew, like ew. It's and like we joke like when we're in like our VC and shit, we joke about like glass after dark, but it's literally just a bunch of like women sitting there like aha, aha, like it's like goofy shit. This is like no, actually hide your kids, hide your wife. This shit is not good. Everyone getting done up after fucking midnight. I don't like it. Oh, that's sick. Oh, I
Also,
don't.
thank you for the update, Deb. I just checked my DM. I don't think I can mention it on the stream now, just because clearly what happened. But I'll try to visit that when we can. I'll fill in Rosie after the stream.
Yeah, because I'm seeing little bits and pieces and I have no idea.
At Chan_Nyan super shattered $10. I have another clip.
I'm in. All right, where's the clip at? You send it my way.
Oh, fuck.
I'm not gonna lie, the last one was funny as hell. It got us on a whole topic of conversation, so I didn't mind. Once we got everybody, I just had to instill in your head, everyone, that you were all confused and we were all confused and we all just had to go.
I wasn't expecting it to go there, that's for sure.
I knew it was gonna
really
be
like...
interesting though. I could tell just from the first like 30 seconds, something interesting was about to happen. So I was like, I'm sad.
But for me, it literally felt like I was like watching the LCU for the first time all over again because I was like, who are you people? What are you people talking about? What the fuck?
Let me full screen myself for 1 sec, and I'm gonna go ahead and grab this one. Oh yeah, I see a lot of people saying, Chan should join our docket if anybody is interested in joining the Glass docket. We are always accepting new members. Just go ahead and hit up either me or Rosie. It's a little bit of a process sometimes to get people added in because the bot that lets us just assign people has never worked for Glass. So we have to manually ask the mods to add you onto our docket team. But if you're interested, let us know. We can usually get like 3 people all added in at once.
Absolutely.
And we honestly don't have a lot of docket team members anymore. I think there is currently 3 active people on the docket team. So it's a pretty small team, so it's not like you'd be working with a bunch of other people.
Yeah. And it's not anyone you're not familiar with.
Yeah, if you know Mel Raffle from the Discord, if you know Zachy Poo from the Discord, you know Mono, that's our docket team.
And we just got Meek back after her.
Oh yeah, Meek's back from her trip. So yeah, Meek is the head of our docket team, so. Well, she's been out for a bit, so she's just coming back into it. So give her some time, but she's still the head.
Yeah, and send her all the well wishes because she is recovering from surgery right now. I know she talked about it in the live chat before, but yeah, she went on a imagine going on vacation and then you have to have major fucking surgery done because you break a bone. Like that's fucked.
Scary.
So yeah, sending you all the positive fucking vibes and like quick recovery and like full. I hope that you're fully healed ASAP.
What does this man have in his hand?
Might snap them shut.
I fear I know.
And it just like these things kind of get in the way. All right. So, no ring, not recommended. Once you put this fucker on. First, this guy goes on, and it goes on way easier. You got to lubricate the inside of this thing, all right? And you got to lubricate your ball sack. But then you pop this thing open, drop the boys in, and then this thing goes right up to the top, all right?
Chantanyan, what did we ever do to you? I knew exactly. I knew it. I fucking knew it when I saw it. I fucking knew it.
Oh my god. I'm gooped and I'm gagged. And the way that he's just so casually. See, this is what I'm saying. Context is like everything. Because now my brain is racing of like, how did we get here? What is this? Like a show and tell for all your little gadgets and gizmos? I don't...
Who is this man?
My brain. You people.
Why does it look like his head has spent a week in a jar?
I don't... Puzumi said, guys, I went to clean the cat's litter tray. What's going on?
Okay,
Please.
we're gonna find out.
We're right there with you. Yeah.
This thing goes on real fucking easy once that's all contained. way, way better once you got 1 ring on. Now, I can't tell you about 2 rings, but 2 rings is going to be...
Not the
we'll
I
see.
voted sticker.
Might have to wait a couple... Oh, but
Might
that's the weird thing about it. You have to put it on while you are completely unaroused. You have to put it on while you're completely unaroused.
Why is he telling his audience about this?
This is what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying. This is the context that I want. I want to know how we got here. I want to know how we got on the subject. I want to know how he said, hey, have you guys ever thought about putting your...
Oh, it's a product review. Okay, that gives a little more context. But also, Meek in the chat said that's the weird thing. That's also what I'm wondering. That's the weird thing? This whole thing is a weird thing. You're product reviewing this on YouTube.
That's what I'm saying, bro. It's the rings. It's the way he's going into like vivid detail. The lubricant. You have to be completely unaroused. And like he's just talking about it like it's like
So
a fucking
casually.
vape. Like.
All right, we need to get this 25 members to free the Greys. I want to know what the Greys got to say real bad right now. And
Real
we'll keep them
shit.
free tomorrow if we hit it.
If you try and put that thing on while you have an erection, it will not fucking work. Guys, you know about this. What's my affiliate link? I don't have one yet.
Well, I'm not putting it out there, ho. I don't even know what website it's for. Let me skip past this little affiliate link.
Knows.
Yeah, we don't know what website it's for. That's all we know, though. I wasn't going to let him say it.
I'm shook.
I'm thinking.
I want to know what his name is. If it's, I'm saying I want to know what his name is. If the code is knows.
Baldo?
Oh, okay. Right.
Great. Let me be clear though. No rings was awesome. 1 ring was awesome. I'll let you know about 2 rings. I did not hit the ballgasm.
He's got a fucking lisp.
I feel like Hope shouldn't be here for this.
Yeah, put her away. Love you, Hope,
She
but you
jumped-
can't be here for this.
She jumped up.
Put her down. She's kicked out. She's too young for
Sorry,
this.
You gotta go. Maybe later though. We'll talk about something wholesome. I promise. Oh, she's falling asleep. She's like in real time. Oh, okay. Go. No, go. Be free. She's clinging on to me. I think she's frightened. I think she's actually scared.
Well, all right, plug her ears.
Okay.
Good job.
Yet. Still looking for that one. Maiden says, what about the dick? Oh, okay. It's a little graphic, but you'd read the same thing on the website, but it's true. It, once you get going, that thing takes off. And,
what do you mean by that?
It lays on top of your lady bits.
Okay, yeah. She heard lady
Like
bits
this.
and dipped.
And sometimes like this.
What the fuck is he? Okay, I'm done. I'm done. This is getting graphic, and I don't know what he's talking about anymore. He's just scaring me. Who the hell is this guy?
I don't understand. He lost me once he started bringing in lady bits and once you get it going, and I've never in my life been more confused. We do need a spiritual cleanse, Green Garden. I agree. I don't know how to come back from that.
I repent. Well, let's go ahead and get a little bit into the other video we were going to react to today. Give me 1 sec to pull up the exact part that we wanted. Un moment.
Are you talking about the thing where Shorty's
Amber.
reacting to the thing? Yeah, okay. Well, see, now it's not going to be as good because we're not him.
That's true, but that shit was hella itchy, and we had to take that shit off.
Oh, it was getting to a bitch.
I feel like it
Plus,
started
like,
to hinder our performance after a while. We started being like slow because we were both just itching our faces 90% of the time. So I was like, fuck it.
Oh no, 1000%. And plus bro, the first 5 minutes of me looking, this is easily the most dead air we've ever had on an episode, because like I looked at myself and started full-fledged disassociating because I hadn't seen myself with the hands, with the lighting, with the fucking headset on. And like I quite literally turned my camera on like 2 seconds before we went live, and I was like, who are you?
Mm-hmm. All right. So this is about 7 minutes into this video. This is just like a recorded, leaked Discord thing from the Big Bitches server, but she talks a little bit about Keem here, and I think it's interesting.
Yeah. What was it like working with Keemstar?
Ambi, why did you
hard
in the first place?
It was
Ambi?
hard because like the role I had to play would message him like literally constantly telling him like I can't do this anymore, it doesn't feel right. And he started to get annoyed with me, I'm not gonna lie.
Honestly, like
Ambi,
from
Amber.
what I've seen is that he's like not a really good person. Like I feel like he's shown that over the years. So I know that you would join like the locale live and like you would send gifts and stuff like that, but I don't know. I always just thought he was really shady, and like I feel like some of the stuff he did in the past, especially with like Leafy and all this other stuff, like he just makes people out to be like villains.
He's been
So
homophobic in the past, Amber. I don't know why you worked with him. He's homophobic.
Yeah, I don't think he's actually homophobic. It's just part like if you
He's
don't
like
understand.
wrestling.
He's not actually homophobic. He's just fucking plays that part to be a fucking annoying. Like, do I agree with him playing that part? No.
I don't think it's a very good part to
You want to
play.
be associated with someone who does that, though, Queen?
I mean, as a lesbian, I really don't give a fuck. I'm not homophobic, and that's all I care about.
I think as well, you need to remember with the LCU, it's always any publicity is good publicity.
Yeah, that's like getting mad. It's like getting mad at an actress who's like, well, you played a role of like someone who stole from a store, so that makes you like a really bad person. No, it's just
And see, this is how
Here we
she's
go with the
excusing
actress.
everything she did in the LCU.
Yup.
You even hear it in this shit where she's sitting there and saying, oh, well, that's the role he wanted me to play. So I don't really know why he was acting annoyed. Bitch, nobody told you to play a role. You chose to play that role. Even if Keem told you to drum some shit up, you still actively chose to do it. Keem can tell us any fucking thing.
Yeah.
And you pick if you do it or not. And yeah, do I think listening to Keem oftentimes benefits? Sure. But if it's a storyline or you playing a fake character and you really didn't want to do that, you would have just straight up told him no.
Exactly. It's not that, and not for nothing, like, it's not that hard to begin with, but like considering like the pool that she had within the LCU in comparison to like me, for instance, who has not been here for that long. Like if I tried to like say like, no, fuck that, I'm not doing this, like it probably wouldn't go over the greatest for me. That's not to say that Keem forces you to do things, but like he's always gonna have that pushback, right? But like it's Amber. Like that bitch, she could have been like, no, I don't want to do it. Okay, cool, we'll pivot. Like it's that simple. Like she's making it seem like he was like a brick wall that like, oh my god, yeah, I literally couldn't do anything to like stop this from happening. I couldn't just say no. I had to play up this villain role and blah, blah, blah. Like this was the most Amber we've ever seen this bitch ever. And I feel like when she picked up on the fact that like people weren't fucking with it, she completely changed the story up to, oh no, this was all just a character I've been playing. And the things that were like the worst of the worst, yeah, I was actually forced to say those things. You know, she said in a different leak that she was supposedly forced by Keem to wish cancer on Boogie. That was like a whole scripted storyline as well.
Yeah, well, it's almost the same as Boogie coming out and being like, oh, well, I never wanted to say that shit about Zay Zooted and her man, but
Right.
you still did. Even if another man told you to do it, I mean, as an adult, anyone could tell me to do some shit, and I'm choosing then actively if I'm gonna do it or not. Nobody's forcing my fucking hand. I have a decision in everything that I make, and if I fuck up and I have to apologize to somebody for something later, yeah, I might have reasons for why I fucked up, but that's not an excuse, and that doesn't take away from the fact that I fucked up. And I think a lot of people here forget about that. Like it's not even like a real apology, because they'll be like, well, I did it because of this, this, and this, and these are my excuses why, or whatever the fuck. Just apologize first and maybe give your reasons, but if they don't care, like, it doesn't matter because you still did the thing. No matter who told you who to do it, whatever the fuck, you still did it.
That's what I'm saying. Like, it's like legitimately as simple as saying no. Like, it's not that fucking hard. And I'm sorry, if I, God forbid, fucking knock on wood, if I ever had like a serious fucking condition like fucking cancer, and somebody tells me, yeah, why don't you just go be funny and wish cancer on someone, regardless of if Boogie ever faked his cancer, like, that's just never gonna come out of my mouth. And not only did she say that to Boogie, but she said it when she first got in the LCU. Like, you know how like the entire first month she was like getting one guide by people in the chat? There was somebody that called her like Raglan Bleed. And that's something that Salty had specifically called her in context to one of the symptoms that she had when she had fucking cancer. Who Salty even went on to walk that back and be like, yeah, that was like really fucked up. I probably crossed the line with that. But somebody else used it, and instead of just completely ignoring it, this bitch literally said, I hope you turn into a Raglan Bleed. Which is essentially like in a real roundabout way saying, well, I hope you get cancer symptoms. And it's like, I'm sorry, were you told to do that too? Like, you can't keep covering the shit, like the real fuck shit up. She did the same thing with fucking the whole life with the Voldemort thing. When she was saying that like supposedly she got forced to talk about Gina. Like, every time it's something really fucking bad,
It's never her.
she's like, no, yeah. The fuck
It's
is
the
the
same
shit
as
with
Boogie. It's exactly what Boogie does.
even before she came into the LCU, the shit with fucking Jordy and like Alexis getting information of Jordy's and like doing with that information whatever, because I think to this day the bitch still fucking has it like a weirdo. Like, her defense, because she's literally talked about it up like as recently as like a couple days ago in this fucking Discord and been like, yeah, I can't force my friends to not do anything. I can't stop my friends from like doing some fucked up shit. First of all, why are you associating with somebody like that? And second of all, like, I would have like legitimately disavowed this person as my friend and been like, bro, I don't want any parts in this. Like, if this is really something that you're gonna go through the effort of doing, like, leave me the fuck alone. And it's just weird that like her friend just randomly came out of nowhere and was like, hey, like, cause Alexis is a little batshit, but like Alexis is not like crazy enough from what we've seen of her on the internet to be like, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and just do this on your behalf and pay for this information on your behalf. You can't tell me she didn't fucking like call to action and like low-key set a little dog whistle for Alexis to do the fucking research herself and then get mad at her like, oh no, I didn't actually want you to do this. No.
Well, it's like the Gemini and Christina thing. Like, she set them in to like set us up to like look bad or whatever the fuck. It all comes out and she like fucking wipes her hand of it, tries to say she had nothing to do with it. We all knew she did. Like, it's that simple.
And she stayed friends with Alexis, just like she stayed friends with fucking Gemini and Christina after the fact. So it's like, you really thought she was such a bad person and these people were such bad people, but you continue to have them in your fucking orbit. Like, that's fucking weird. And that shows a shit ton about who you are as a person, man. Get the fuck out of here.
Facts. Also, thank you, Danny Midnight, for the 99-cent hot dog, and Poot Zoomies for the 99-pence hot dog. We'll hit a little.
Oh, hell yeah. Oh. Damn, I should have hit it with the tiny hands. That would have been a vibe.
We'll keep playing this for now.
Like, I understand, but it's just that I wouldn't like work with him specifically. Like, I just feel like there's so many other people that would love to have you on their platform, and it's just like, I feel like he's just not really the best example. Like, I think you're great. Like, I love listening to you and stuff like that. It's just that he was just kind of weird. I just didn't really like that, but I'm glad that you're kind of out of it. So,
I mean, I'm sorry. Not him. He's not me. I don't stand for what.
I don't know how you can, in your right mind, say, yeah, Keem's like not a good person. You definitely are, though. You're definitely a cool person to watch, and there's nothing that I feel like you've done wrong. Like, am I saying Keem is an innocent little baby? No, but like, to say that Amber is like completely innocent and is just surrounding herself with bad people, but she's not a bad person, that's such horseshit. Like, it's actually crazy to hear somebody, and like, these people aren't buddy trolling her. Like, yeah, she has plenty of those people in her life, but like, there are plenty more actual babies that are like still to this day seeing everything that she did within the LCU, before the LCU, and are still like riding for her. Like that shit needs to be studied. That shit's bizarre.
Nah, what I want to study is the really familiar people in here. I've been watching this chat as it's going. I've been picking up on some names that are really familiar, and even in this call, there's some profile pictures we definitely know here.
One of her mods is straight up a bitch that like started off on the bus tryouts and was like going in on her. Literally her, I'm not gonna say her like profile name, but like her profile name once upon a time was something like really fucked up in reference to Amber, and ended up going on to get because she had her bus cash cow from the tryouts, and ended up communicating with Amber and like actually started signing with Amber and yada yada yada, and now she's a fucking mod in that Discord. And it's so funny to see how quickly people's entire fucking opinions can be changed, because that's not to say you're not allowed to change your opinion, but to pull a complete 180 like this and now be sucking her shelf when you were just talking the most shit about her not even 3 months ago is fucking wild.
No, that's not even what
brain.
I'm not pointing out the flip-floppers. I'm pointing out the ones that are still in this Discord.
Oh, I didn't even see that. This shit's moving so fast, and I was so stuck on the conversation, I didn't even peep. I can see one person right now. Now that you say that, I literally see one person I know for a fact.
So pay attention to the chat that's moving while you're listening to this,
Mhm.
and you will catch some very familiar names of people that are still around. But we got It's Kit Kat with the Canadian 149 hot dog, and that's their third super chat ever. So we def gotta hit a mustard for that.
Okay, wait.
And then we'll also hit the mustard for Sammy Said So's a 99-cent hot dog at the same time. Okay, we're gonna tiny hands it up.
Yeah, we're gonna tiny hands it. It just feels right.
Let's go.
Incredible.
Showstopper.
Never before done. Okay, now I'm really interested. Play this shit.
And that's all that matters to me, you know?
Okay, yeah, I just wanted to ask that. But one more thing. What kind of music do you listen to?
I listen to like everything, but here is like some of my top songs that I like right now. Hold on.
Hey, fuck, I think this is the end of that clip.
Yeah.
These are the conversations.
It is the end of that clip.
But now I'm so curious. I'm gonna have to go watch this back in my own time and just scrub through the fucking side chat.
Yep, so that's the majority of the stuff we were looking to cover from that, where she talks about the LCU. The rest of it is mostly them just, as you can see, talking about music, just normal conversation. I'm gonna be real. Listening to a recording of that, to me, is weird and boring, because who cares what people are just casually talking about with each other. I don't even like going through those VC recordings or whatever the fuck, because even if it's not our Discord server, I don't like people who record VCs. I think it's a little weird, but it's already been covered by a bunch of other channels, so I at least wanted to cover the aspect of what they were talking about with the LCU and what they were talking about with the Tommy breakup, because I think a lot of people wanted Amber to talk shit about Keem there and like kind of shit on him, and she didn't really, other than the fact that she was trying to blame her character on him. So honestly, I could see why people think they are still working together.
Right. I was just gonna say tinfoil hat theory time. I feel like she's doing it to save face because she knows that there's plenty of leakers. She literally addressed the fucking reaction channels that she knew was gonna fucking cover the whole Tommy breakup and like her talking about it in there. So she clearly knows there's people in there that are leaking, and I feel like she definitely fucking said all that positive shit or just neutral shit so that Keem couldn't go back and be like, well, she's talking shit about me, I'm not gonna like fuck with her anymore. 1000%, they gotta be like cooking something up. And that's not like us with like any insider information. This is us like strictly just like making educated guesses at this fucking point.
Yep.
All the facts are just lining up, man. Like it makes too much fucking sense.
Yeah,
she also
all
like
coming together.
Unrelated to the LCU, but in that same recording, she did talk about Casey, and it was fucked up because she was still trying to defend why she was dead naming him, and like why for the longest time, like she was sitting there and like calling him by his dead name, and I'm like, okay, bitch, like just move on from that shit. No one even like I don't believe anyone even asked her about it. She kind of just volunteered the information, and I was like, girl, be so fucking for real. She's also said in there that, like, she just makes little white lies up, and all YouTubers lie, so it's fine. And it's like she like used like clickbait and shit like that, and it's like, but she specifically said it's to save face.
No.
Like,
there's a difference though between lying and clickbaiting. Clickbaiting doesn't mean that you're lying. Clickbaiting means that you're framing, for example, it's like when you're watching reality television and they've clipped up an argument that did happen but wasn't that heated to make it look more heated, and they put the most heated parts right next to each other. So the argument did happen. All those things that were said are real, but it's also framed in a way to make it seem more serious. That's what clickbait is.
Yeah.
Lying is just making some shit up that didn't actually happen to make whatever look better. Like, there's also a difference in, like, embellishing. Like, there's YouTubers who will embellish a story, and they'll try, with the way they tell the story, they'll make it seem way more interesting than the way that it actually happened. Or they will, like, purposely leave out information to make their side of the story look better. I still wouldn't even consider that lying. I would say that's more like pushing a narrative is what I would call that.
Yeah. But that's what I'm saying. Like, she said herself that, like, oh, well, if I've ever lied, it's been to, like, protect my loved ones, but I've never lied about something serious. Okay, so if we're going with that, like, perspective and that theory, then that means that you never lied about the times that Emily kicked you. You never lied about, like, this, and you never lied about that. Like, it's like, it's the math isn't fucking mathing, and she just lies where it's convenient for her in the moment, forgetting that has an audience, forgetting that she's doing this in a public fucking domain where, like, people can go back and clip these fucking lies together. Like, the amount of compilations that are literally just her lying and contradicting herself, like, it's fucking insane. That's all this woman does. And, like, as a 35-year-old grown-ass woman, you would think by now she would kind of, like, realize, like, okay, yeah, even if you want to be fucking a shady little bitch and you want to keep lying, like, don't do it in such fucking public settings. What are you doing? Like, these people are waiting. Like, you know how many reaction channels are waiting for you to fucking slip up, and you're just feeding them, bro.
She even admits that in the video. She knows that. I think she does it on purpose, though, because like I said, she admits it in the video. Like, she knows people are waiting for the next piece of Amber tea to be dropped, and that's, like, once again, back to my theory about why this whole, like, Tommy breakup isn't actually real, and it's just to get the heat off of them, because they know that reaction channels are going to be covering this breakup for the next, like, week or whatever the fuck, whatever information gets dropped, and it's, like, totally to take the heat off of, like, whatever association Tommy has with this Stefan guy. Because now that things are coming out the way that they are about this Escaping Paradise documentary, they're trying to get it away before the documentary actually comes out. Because the documentary, for those of you who don't know, comes out on June 10th, which is, like, what? 2 weeks? So about, like, 15, 16 days from now. So it's about 2 weeks away. So in 2 weeks, the internet moves on very fast from things like this. So if they could make a bigger story that's, like, more entertaining and more interesting than what's going on in QLR's life, then that documentary is going to be swept under the fucking rug. I'm telling you, this is all a fucking ploy to get you guys' attention away from whatever association Tommy and Stefan have, which is why I'm very excited to watch Foxy's episode on Bus tonight. And once again, I'm going to throw a little promo to them because, look, I'm not an avid Bus watcher, but this episode is shaping up to be something really interesting. We will definitely be covering it. I will ask Foxy at some point later if she does want to come on for an interview to talk about it here, but I know she'll be covering the bulk of it on her show tonight.
Yeah. And, like, do I think that she's some fucking manipulative mastermind? Absolutely not. But I do think that she has internet brain at this point.
She
Like,
knows how the internet works. She's played the game
Exactly.
before. She's also
Exactly.
like from working with Keem, right? Like she knows
Mm-hmm.
now too how to get the eyes off of a situation. That's like one thing Keem is really good at in the LCU is diverting attention away from like a serious subject to something a little less serious, especially if that serious subject doesn't really need to be something constantly talked about. And it's something I actually give him a lot of credit for because look, it might not be something as serious as somebody saying something like racist or whatever. It could just be like the shit that happened with Iceman. But it's pretty easy to avoid talking about shit like that if he wants to. But just a heads up, Iceman, Tech, and Cat Lady are all going to be on live today, exactly like I said. And apparently no one can be kicked or muted, so it'll be very interesting. But I think that what you're saying, so she's not a genius. She's not an evil mastermind. She's not thinking 10 steps ahead, Nikocado, whatever the fuck. She's thinking, oh, well, if we have a public breakup, I'm more entertaining than QLR anyways, so that's going to take away from whatever she's got going on. It's that simple.
Yeah, exactly what I'm saying. Like, she knows now. She knows what's going to hit. She knows what's going to, like you said, like, deter and fucking, like, get all the eyes over here. Look over here. Look at this distraction. Don't look over at what's going on right there because it's some fucking tea and I don't want you to know about it. Like, it's so fucking obvious. But the fact that we can see through it, I don't doubt that all these other reaction channels are going to be able to see through this shit if they don't already, you know?
Yeah, also I want to point out, Annie What in the chat said, last night your mama was showing photos claiming they were Foxy with no proof SMH, which I also thought was weird. So he was saying on his stream last night, and I saw this on Babes this morning, so I only saw the clip. He might have said more than what I'm relaying to you guys, but this is what I heard him say. He said that he reached out to the people who created the documentary, and he got a clip of Foxy. And then he goes on to show the trailer that we watched, which, by the way, you don't need to hit up the creators to get. It's publicly on YouTube, so I don't know why he's acting like he got some, like, insider information. And then showed the trailer and just picked out a random girl that had ginger hair with her head back and her stomach out. You couldn't really see her face. And said that was Foxy. And then I know Foxy came on the episode, and I'm pretty sure she confirmed that is not her. I mean, we saw the video of what Foxy looked like at Pearadise. She clearly had blonde hair. And the woman also didn't have tattoos. Like, it just clearly was not Foxy, and it was really weird that he said that. Especially when so many of you guys have publicly found proof that Foxy was at Pearadise. So if he wanted, like, a actual show of her being there, like, he could have found the TikTok that she literally sent me. Like, that's publicly on the Pearadise page. Like, him trying to act like he got some insider info and that he hit up the documentary creators, I don't believe that. I'm just gonna be really real. I don't believe that.
Oh, yeah. And not only that, but it's like, his smoking gun for the whole thing was, oh yeah, see, it's the girl with the orange hair. When we just saw a clip of Foxy at this location, and she was blonde. When she came into the LCU, she was blonde. It wasn't until they did a goal on Fluff for her to dye her hair orange because of, like, the whole, like Misty comparison of, like, fucking Pokemon and shit like that. But, like, Foxy has been blonde. So that in and of itself is like, you sound fucking stupid. And it just gives every other fucking argument.
Why lie and say that, though? Why not just
It's
actually
because
hit
of
them
what
up
you
and
were
just...
saying. Bro, it's because of what you were saying. He's an embellisher. Like, this is what he does in not even just the universe, but, like, in the YouTube space as a whole. He embellishes shit time and time again without the fucking proper proof, or he'll have proof and just, like, completely fucking twisted and manipulated to, like, fit his narrative.
Yeah,
Like,
I'm curious to see what his proof is that he actually reached out to the documentary creators and they responded with that clip saying it's Foxy. Because that's what I heard in the clip from Babes. Like I said, I don't know if they moved around in the clip and I'm hearing things wrong. Maybe it's not exactly that clip he was talking about, but that's the way I heard it. I'll go back and double check it, and I just don't... Regardless, he definitely said he hit up the documentary creators. So I'm assuming he would have showed, like, a proof of, like, an email or something. I don't think we got any of that, so I'm just curious.
And I'm sorry, who the fuck are you in the grander scheme of things? Like, I could understand fucking Keem hitting somebody up and them fucking answering,
Yeah,
but,
these
like...
are, like, HBO ID people. That's why I'm a little like, why would they also give you any insider info before the documentary? Like, the whole thing just makes no sense to me, especially because all the women who are featured in the documentary are staying so tight-lipped about it because they literally say they can't talk about it until it comes out. That's what, the whole thing makes no fucking sense. That's why I'm asking, where's the fucking proof that he actually talked to them, or is he just talking out his fucking ass?
Yeah, no, he for sure is. He wants to make himself feel important. He wants to make himself feel involved and like a big deal. It's the same thing with fucking QLR, if we're being so for real. Like, he wants to be main character and insert himself into something that frankly has nothing to do with him. And I find it very ironic that it's about bigger women when like he's openly admitted that like, yeah, you want a real woman, you gotta get a bigger woman. But now all of a sudden he's got his hands all over this fucking documentary. Like,
and I want to be clear, like, I don't think we're involved in it either. We just cover a lot of girl world stuff. We've covered a lot of stuff going on with Quirky. We're not coming at this like we have insider info. The only thing that I had is that theory about Tommy and Stefan, which actually ended up coming true from info that Foxy sent me today, which is why I'm saying that I think she's got a more like entertaining side of this story, almost like a more show-worthy perspective than even we'll have. Like, I'm not gonna sit here and act like we're the fucking what do I call the experts on this? Absolutely fucking not. But we do want to cover it. We do want to talk about, because I do think it's an important fucking topic, but we rather cover it from the actual information we do know and not from a place of like saying we have shit we don't. I don't know. It's just very weird to me that he did that, because I feel like he could have just done the trailer. He could have brought Foxy up. They could have talked, like, whatever the fuck he was going to do. But why say you contacted the creators of the documentary and they gave you that clip saying it's Foxy? Like, it just doesn't make sense.
That's what I'm saying. Also, to anyone that forgets, this is what Foxy looked like when she first came into the LCU. Very obviously blonde.
Her hair's orange.
I promise you. No, I'm about to forward it into the side chat because my camera is just all fucked. You know how my shit is. But no. The woman is blonde, and it's damn near the identical blonde to that one little like 2-second.
Also, it's like dirty
TikTok
blonde is what you're saying?
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Like, I promise you, she came in. I remember her on fucking Glass, and she was blonde. Like, and there was a whole goal to like dye her hair on Fluff. That was like a big deal for her, like a hot minute.
Yeah, I don't know. This whole thing is weird, but I guess we'll see what she's got on Bus today, so stay tuned for that, and I guess we'll see if he has anything to say about it. Maybe he does show proof that he contacted the documentary people, and then I'll be like, yeah, I was wrong. He showed proof that he contacted them, but until then, I'm just kind of
Not for nothing. I want to see an interaction between them. You can contact whoever the fuck you want.
I want to see an email of them responding. I don't care about what he said to them. I want to see an email of them responding to him saying, yes, this person is featured in the documentary and here's a clip of them in the trailer, because that's what he made it out, like, was sent to him. So that's what I want to see.
Yeah. Also, yeah, I just threw it in there. So you can see what I'm talking about, because I'm not...
It's like strawberry blonde.
That's what I'm saying. Like, she's not like a redhead or like orange. Like, now she like fully has orange hair. It's not what it looks like now. I vividly remember the goal that they did and shit, because I thought that was pretty cool, because I was like, all right, yeah, little Misty moment.
Yeah,
a little Pokemon
I think Foxy looks
moment.
really good with her hair the way it is.
Yeah, no. Also, apparently, Annie in the chat said he also thought Rosie was in it. That man will see and read anything and run with it, and then specified Rosie as in Jersey. LOL. So not like Quirky loves Rose.
Wait, so he thought you were in it?
I guess the fuck so.
Dude, this is how much he's like, why are you just talking shit out of your ass? That makes no fucking sense. You're not in it. Quirky Love Rose was in it, and that's why we were talking about it, because we've been covering her and the shit going on in her relationship for a minute now. But what the hell is he talking? That's so weird. Like, why is he just talking straight out his ass about shit he has no fucking clue? And his audience eats that shit up too. He'll just straight lie to his audience, and they eat that shit up. It's so weird. Like, why not even fact check the person you're watching? If we sat here and lied to our audience the way that he does, bro, you would be eating us alive in these fucking comments. And you guys have before. Even when we fucked up about shit that was minor, you guys have eaten us alive about it.
Exactly. Carol Johnson in the chat said people kept thinking Rosie, as in me, was in the doc when it's Quirky Loves Rose, LMAO. Like, and I promise you, he probably heard that through the grapevine and was like, it's a canon event now. Rosie, aka Jersey, is in the documentary. Like,
You think Amber was in there too?
what the fuck? Like, it's no secret I'm not like a little bitch, but like,
Not
maybe I'm
fucking
not.
600 pounds.
Like, I'm not
even close.
on that level. That's actually insane, bro. I'm not even like a third of that. Like, it's actually insane. That just goes to show, like, you will just sit there and take whatever information you get as fucking Bible and, like, will run with it and it's like, that's how rumors spread. Because if yo mama said it's true, it's gotta be true. And now a bunch of people are gonna be talking about it. And before I know it, I'm in a documentary I didn't even know about.
Right? I also want to respond to Wendy Renee in the chat because I feel like this kind of like falls in line with the theory that I had before. I think this fake storyline breakup is in response to Rachel's latest video, which went into detail about how Amber is losing relevance due to lack of side character drama that Girl World cares about. Exactly. Like, if you guys notice that the #1 talked about person in Girl World recently has honestly been QLR. You go to a lot of people's channels who never really covered QLR before, and they've covered her. They've covered the relationship. Why? Because the side character of Remy is interesting. She's got this documentary coming out. There's all these things going on with her that are way more interesting and bringing all these side characters into it. Whereas Amber is kind of just letting things go to die because she's been spending all of her fucking time in the goddamn Discord like all day, every day. So the only side characters she has around her are these Discord people. So she's relying on these Discord leaks getting out to push content for her. And the only content that she could think to push is this breakup, considering that Tommy has talked to Stefan and she knows that that is coming out sooner rather than later, bro. It didn't take long for me to figure it out. It's not going to take long for the bigger reaction channels to figure it out.
You can also, like, just easily argue the fact that she's trying to get the heat away from the Discord itself and all the mess that's been going on in there. And it's like, once again, like, oh, are people going to want to hear about, like, all the fucking minors that have been actually making their way into my Discord completely unaccounted for? Or are people going to want to hear about me and Tommy breaking up for the fucking 7th time?
Yep.
You know? And it's like, to be so for real, people are probably going to cover that more.
And they
especially
know
it's like
another
in the
thing
moment.
too is Tommy's been seen on a lot of like big like SSBBW pages, like commenting, following them, interacting with them, liking their posts. They know that that's been major controversy in their relationships in the past. So they're pushing old content. Like they always say that like you can't teach an old dog new tricks. That's the example of this. They are literally doing the exact same things that they said was like reasons that they broke up and things that they fought about in the past to try to pull back in that Girl World audience and take eyes away from the shit they don't want them to look at. They rather have you thinking, oh, Tommy's back and like looking at other BBWs than still with Amber, because then when it comes out that Tommy and Stefan have some sort of whatever relationship they definitely spoke before, then it's not gonna fucking look as bad because Amber's not with Tommy anymore and she's disavowed all that shit. I'm just saying.
Oh yeah, I'm sure she'll push the whole narrative that Tommy's a feeder again too, to take the heat off of her. Like, she's very self-preservative, so she's gonna fuck somebody else over in an effort, even if they are still together. She's gonna fuck somebody over in an effort to save face for herself and for the little audience that she has left, and to try to gain back the audience that she lost from being within the LCU. So of course she's gonna be, no, yeah, actually, Tommy is a feeder, and Tommy's into weird shit, and Tommy's into bigger women, so that they're once again, eyes are over here and not looking at the fact that, like, this bitch probably was trying to get involved in the shit too.
Pearadise, yep. And we got Psych Draws in the chat who said they faked a breakup before and the lack of crashing out from ALR is telling. Exactly, bro. Exactly. Because the breakup isn't fucking real. The breakup is just for the fucking audience because they need the attention onto what they want the attention to be on and not all the scary shit going on in the background. Because here's the thing. That, like you said, I've been talking a lot about Tommy's association with Stefan. Well, clearly we see they've already talked, but what about Amber? What about Amber? All the time she talked about wanting to go to Vegas and shit. Do you think it's fucking coincidental? Because I definitely don't.
Bro, I'm saying, and then like my biggest tell that like this shit isn't real, and I see fucking the Drama Network in the chat that said exactly what I was thinking. They said unless Tommy goes to a reaction channel, it's not true. Why hasn't Tommy leaked anything to any detractor channels or anything like that?
I see that coming as the week follows. Here's the thing. All the old tricks are going to come out as the week follows. So we're going to probably see Tommy hit up Rachel or one of the reaction channels. We're probably going to see ALR start crashing out and calling Tommy a feeder and all this. But I'm telling you, do not believe it. Do not take this shit at face fucking value, because this is all for a reason. They've played all these games before. They wouldn't be playing all these games again if they didn't already know the outcome.
Yeah, no, that's real as fuck. Oh, I could talk about this shit till I'm blue in the face.
Yeah,
but
I'm sure we'll have more to talk about as it develops this week. And we'll be covering Pearadise as well. We'll be covering Bus's coverage of it tonight. So guys, once again, do not forget to tune into that. I never promo streams that heavily, but I know this is going to be something we're talking about tomorrow. So if we don't get into every bit of the clips, at least you guys will have some of the context for what we have. I do want to ask Foxy to see if she's down to come on for an interview, and we'll see if that happens, but I'll keep you guys posted. This has definitely been an interesting start to the week. Usually Mondays are not this action-packed, but that only means that this week is going to be a pretty crazy one, y'all. So definitely stay tuned for the content we have coming later this week. Is there anything you want to say to the people before we get heading off?
Thank y'all for tolerating Keem in the first half of this episode. And I love y'all. I'm looking forward to hitting a lot more of our goals. Hopefully y'all fucked with the results of this one today. But let us know in the VC, and other than that, have a great day and stay glassy.
Happy Memorial Day, guys. Thank you to all of our veterans who have served. Appreciate y'all.
Thank you so much. Oh, wait.